go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. That Michael Porter Jr. swoosh.
I think we gave Danny extra motivation rooting it.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have become a gritty team. Darius Garland says, we're some dogs. You're not going to just come to Cleveland and roll over us anymore. We're going to show some fight, some grit, some competitiveness, and that's what we're trying to do every night. We're here. Kevin, back to you.
I like what Cleveland's doing. All right, David, thank you so much. And now Washington's starting group. Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. Payton is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Kispert in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Beal. Here's Kispert. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Outside, Beal. Driving in. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Kicks it out to Garland. Hands it from downtown.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Kispert. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The Wizards working the ball around now. Poked away. Payton passes to Beal. 6 to shoot. Out to Porzingis. And they get it. And another miss by Washington.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
But they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
For Washington, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Payton. Outside, Porzingis. This is it to Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, sometimes basketball is pretty easy, especially when you have a big guy. Get it to the big fella down low. That's Allen. He forced the D to foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Allen. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Allen provides three things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of threes.
Now here's Kuzma. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Back to Payton. Shoots over Garland. No good from Payton.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Mobley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mobley's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Allen. Kevin Love comes in for Evan Mobley. Karis LeVert's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Mitchell. And a switcher also for Washington. Monte Morris is checked in for Gary Payton. Now here's Kispert. Here's Beal. Nails it from the high post.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Here's Beal. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, here's Kispert. Offensive rebound. Cleveland with the ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. A nice shot by LeVert.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland finds Love, shoots over Kuzma, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Garland.
With the assist.
Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Over Harrell. Again, the Wizards score.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Morris against Garland. From the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
And with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Kispert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Morris. Outside, Porzingis. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Outside Garland. Love, high post. He kicks it to Harrell. Porzingis with the steal. Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Morris. Back to Kuzma. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
From down in the low post, it goes. Love's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Cleveland, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
They've got Ricky Rubio, also Garland out there, and it's Diakite in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And here is Garland. After Avdia made the last three-pointer, Garland kicks to Rubio, pass to Windler, and Garland has it in the corner. Wade on the wing, a three ball, that's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he gets it back. Now a look at the stats for Darius Garland. Washington shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Free throw drops for right. And you hear the legends Brent talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems to wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Washington calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jetty Osman. Now here's Wright. He's got 5. Kicks it to Avdia. Back to Wright. From deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Drills it from outside.
And that's tough. What else can the D do in that situation? Mitchell just locked in.
And here is Wright. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Porzingis, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Avdia kicks to Wright. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Right, the pass to Payton. Now, Avdia. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gafford. So for the Wizards, Kispert's checked in for Porzingis. Bradley Beal comes in for DeLon Wright, and Morris subbed in for Gary Payton. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Avdia can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here's Avdia, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Morris outside. Passes it to Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His second.
And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Beal. Morris passes to Gafford. And Beal kicks to Morris. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Love with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Gafford. Here's Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first.
That one on Love. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Beal. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
LeVert from outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Kispert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cleveland with the ball. To the paint. Here's Osman. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Gafford. There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Their passing was clearly superior. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that's going to do it for...
And now, please welcome to the court.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So the Wizards 5 right now. Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. Payton is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Kispert in at the 3 slot. Now here's Beal. The shot comes out. Good D by Mitchell. Garland the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. The shot from 20 feet away. Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Kispert. D right on him. Payton against Garland. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. Good D by Mitchell.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Mobley. The shot's good.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position.
Defensive foul.
Garland did a nice job there.
His first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw good, Mobley. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Beal. Takes the 3. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Kispert. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. Beal dishes to Kispert. Outside for Beal. Porzingis passes to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Mobley with the block. Down low. Here's Harrell. Rebound by the Wizards. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Payton looking it over. Kispert wide open. He fires. They get it back. Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got his second basket.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Washington with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Kuzma kicks to Payton. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight. Outside, Payton. Kuzma outside. And there's the pass to Payton. Kispert with it. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Mobley finds Garland. It's up a 3, and there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Beal dishes to Payton. Back to Beal. Here's Kispert, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's good.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And he gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Beal. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Wade outside from past the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Pass to Kispert. Now here's Porzingis. Bounce pass from Beal. Porzingis kicks to Kispert. Lets it go. Wade with the defensive effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Second team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Evan Mobley at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He misses the free throw, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. 12 seconds left in the third. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Wizards now. Morris looking over the floor.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Your
Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Matisse Thybulle, also Kevin Love out there, and it's Garland in at the guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Wright. Passes it to Morris. And the 3 off target. Right against Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, for Kevin Love, he feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Love. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now, here's LeVert. And it's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Tipped away. Stolen by Avdia. Pulls it up. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Garland against Wright from downtown, and that's good. Darius Garland for 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Morris. Wizards passing it around. Avdia looking to end the run. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. LeVert the pass to Love. Shoots over Gafford, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by LeVert. Love's got 4 this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Carey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His 3rd.
And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wade kicks to LeVert. There's the pass to Rubio. Poked loose and stolen by Wright. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wizards making a change here. Barton is checked in.
Will Barton.
On the wing, Davis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And you love Davis's willingness to sacrifice himself for the play, taking the contact so he can get to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Barton against LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Now, here's Rubio. Fires the three, and another three for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here is Wright after the three-pointer from Ricky Rubio. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Wright.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Windler. Rubio outside. It's LeVert on the wing.
2 minutes.
The three. Traps in the tray.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
On defense, the Wizards, after Karis LeVert made the last three-pointer. Emmanuel Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man, Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Now, here's Avdia. LeVert defending. Avdia can't hit. And here's Rubio. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.